You've been told honesty is strength, that transparency builds trust, that speaking your plans aloud makes them real, and so you talk. You share your goals over dinner. You vent about your frustrations at work. You outline your strategy to people who nod and smile. But not everyone who listens is rooting for you. Modern culture worships openness, yet competition still governs reality. The moment you reveal your ambition, your timeline, your weaknesses, you make yourself legible, predictable, measurable. In a neutral world, that would be harmless. In a competitive one, it is exposure. Vulnerability in the wrong environment is not courage. It is positioning yourself in the open. The predator does not hunt what it cannot see. The visible target gets studied. The visible target gets anticipated. And eventually, the visible target gets challenged. The mistake is subtle. You assume others think the way you do. If you would never weaponize someone's vulnerability, you assume they wouldn't either. This is projection, and projection is dangerous. Machiavelli understood something modern idealism tries to ignore. People are guided less by virtue and more by self-interest. Friendliness is not allegiance. Smiles are not loyalty. Agreement is not protection. Most people are pleasant until incentives shift. Envy does not announce itself. It studies quietly. It listens carefully. It waits. When you share your ambition, you believe you are bonding. When you reveal your struggles, you believe you are building trust. But in competitive environments, information is currency, and currency is stored, not celebrated. You share to connect. Others collect to position. Information is leverage. The more someone understands your priorities, fears, and next moves, the easier it becomes to anticipate you. And once you are predictable, you are manageable. Machiavelli did not advise rulers to confess their intentions. He advised them to manage perception. In his world, power belonged to the one who controlled appearances, not the one who revealed everything. A ruler who exposes every plan invites resistance before execution. A ruler who moves quietly faces less obstruction. This is the principle of controlled visibility. You allow others to see what benefits you, and nothing more. You remain partially undefined. Ambiguity creates psychological space. People hesitate around what they cannot fully read. Modern self-help culture celebrates radical transparency, as if confession automatically produces strength. Machiavelli would call that naive. Strength is not exposure. Strength is architecture. It is designing how much of you is visible and how much remains protected. Secrecy is not paranoia. It is structure. It ensures your intentions develop without interference, and your moves unfold before anyone realizes a shift has occurred. The first secret you take to your grave is your long-term strategy. The moment you announce your grand plan, you invite interference. Some will doubt you. Some will compete with you. Others will subtly pressure you to justify delays. A strategy exposed too early becomes a public performance. Quiet plans move faster. The second secret is your insecurities. Every man has them. But once spoken carelessly, they stop being private reflections and start becoming future pressure points. Today's confession becomes tomorrow's leverage in the hands of someone less restrained than you. The third secret is your next move. Predictability is comfort for others, not power for you. When people know your timing, they prepare counters. When they cannot read you, they hesitate. The reactive man announces to feel important. The sovereign man executes to remain effective. One seeks recognition, the other seeks results. The fourth secret is your true emotional triggers. The moment someone knows what angers you, embarrasses you, or makes you defensive, they gain access to your nervous system. Emotional transparency in competitive spaces is not intimacy, it is instruction. You are teaching others exactly where to press. The fifth secret is your full capability. When people see your complete range too early, they adjust accordingly. Underestimation is not an insult. It is an advantage. It allows you to move without resistance. It buys you room to maneuver while others calculate you incorrectly. The sixth secret is your private victories. Broadcasting every small win satisfies ego but reduces mystery. Quiet success compounds. It builds internal confidence without external noise. Explaining drains energy. Defending drains energy. Announcing drains energy. Silence compounds it. Every unspoken detail preserves leverage. Every withheld reaction preserves authority. Power is not always what you display. Often, it is what you deliberately keep unseen. The seventh secret is your intentions. The moment you reveal what what you ultimately want. You surrender leverage. In negotiations, promotions, or subtle power plays, clarity expressed too early becomes a constraint. Others adjust their behavior around your stated objective. They prepare resistance. They calculate counters. Machiavelli understood the value of ambiguity. A leader who reveals every intention becomes easy to anticipate. A man who speaks less about his destination moves with greater freedom. Clarity must exist within you, not for public consumption. Internally, you are precise. Externally, you are measured. The predictable man is guided. The unreadable man guides. One reacts to pressure. The other creates it simply by withholding certainty. True maturity is not the absence of emotion, but the discipline of controlled disclosure. It is the realization that your mind requires an emotional quarantine. When you master this, you stop being an expressive actor seeking validation and become the sovereign, the architect, the lion who moves without announcing the hunt. Calm invisibility always outlasts loud ambition. Most men will never achieve this state. The urge to speak, to prove, to boast is simply too strong. They trade real power for cheap attention. But when you master silence, you elevate above the noise entirely. You remain untouchable, sovereign, and free. There are deeper layers to this discipline, layers most will never explore because silence feels unnatural to them. They will keep explaining, keep announcing, keep exposing themselves. But if you understood this, truly understood it, you are already different. You are shifting from noise to control, from visibility to leverage, from exposed and predictable to quiet, deliberate, and untouchable.